So we've got the little 107, let's pull it in. We've only got one of the washer jets working. The one on the right, look, is completely blocked. So let's see what we can do, sort this one out. Right, so this is your washer jet, this little fella here. He's got two little jets in there. There's two little metal, and they're on little balls. So let me show you what you do when you've got one that doesn't work. So tools for the job. I've got a few different things that I use over the years that I've collected, and the ones that are, my favourite is that one, which is the dentist pick. We've got the wire brush. Now we're obviously not going to use the complete wire brush, but the wire in the brush is quite stiff. So what we can do is just get the cutters and just nip a bit of that off. And then stick it in a pair of pliers, and we've got a really good, just a really fine bit of wire, but like I say, it's a stiff wire, and you can actually stick that in the jet and poke it through. Now, if you've got I've got some standard single core wire, you can strip that back, and sometimes if it's thin enough, it'll go in the hole as well. So we'll get a bit of that off there. That's a reasonably stiff bit of wire. If you've got a really fine needle or a pin, for, you know, a thread needle, then you can use that. I've got my dentist pick. This won't go all the way in, but it's great for adjusting. You can stick that in and move it about. So anyway, let's see if we can unblock this one. Let's try this bit of wire first, just to see if that's too big. We put that inside the little washer jet holder and push it through. And if it's any good, it'll go through and block out any muck and grime that's in there. We've got two on each side, so we shove it in both of them. It's going in that far on that one, so let's go in about 6mm. Let's just try the wire brush. We grab hold of the wire brush and we take a strand of that, just cut it off. If we hold that in the pliers, it gives you just a bit more grip with it. But this is brilliant stuff. It's really stiff. And then we stick that into the washer jet there. It's going in the same distance, so we are clear. We're pretty clear up as far as we can go with that. Give it a good wiggle around inside there. That's pretty clear. Got a brain, dangerous. So it's still a bit crappy look, so let's give it another poke. Get it up. There's obviously some dirt that's in here, and it's every time we're squirting it, it's going back and then it's coming into the other one, it's going back to the other one. So there's a bit of debris that's up here that's jamming it up. What we're going to do is to get that out, the pipe comes underneath the scuttle panel, goes to that one on a T-piece and then comes down here. If we disconnect this pipe off of here, we just twist it gently while we're pulling it back, release it. So the dirt now we're going to try, we need to blow it down this pipe and out of here. So we're going to give it a bit of mouth to mouth. Bless it. We'll just make sure this is quite clean. And if we just blow over this jet, it will blow the water and the fluid back down again. There. Tastes horrible, but as you can see, we've got some coming out of the pipe. We block those two off with this finger as well, that'll even help. You could just put a hose pipe over that washer jet and use that instead. So also, if you're pulling your washer jet on your switch and you can hear the noise, but nothing's coming out of both of them, and you want to be sure that the pump's actually pumping fluid up, again you can just disconnect this pipe, and when you pull that, you'll see water coming out of here. Let's connect that back up now. I'm going to plug that back in again. We just press it in nicely all the way up to its. Put it all the way back in again, and then we'll give it a squirt. Let's shut the bonnet down. See what's happening. To adjust these washer jets, you can make all kinds of crazy patterns. We can have these shooting in any direction we want. If you just stick something stiff in there, like I say, a pin and needle, and you actually move them about. so we can get them going where we want. I like to have a crisscross pattern. Let's see if this is working now. Slightly better. So I'm going to have this one shooting across to there. I'm going to change this one to shoot across to there, so we've got nice crisscrossy patterns going on. Let's see if we can do that. Just stick it in, pull that across, point it up a bit. I reckon about there. Same with this one, we can get that in there. We'll give that a swiggly do. Let's get it pointing over there. And then that one there, I'm going to have this one shooting up to about the middle of that screen up there. Right there, so let's get that up there. That one is going to hit about here somewhere. Let's try that again. See if that goes. Get me in the face now.
It's a lot better than it was. That's good, that is. I'm happy with that.
So we've got his washer jets all squirting well. We'll just top up the fluid. So the stuff that I use is this Holt's concentrated screen wash. You can get this off Amazon. I'll put some links in the description at the end. But it's brilliant because it's concentrated and it lasts for absolutely ages. So that one bottle will do probably 15 fills of this. We only need to put in just a small amount, about, I'd say, a 15th or so of this bottle every time you're going to top it up. You can get these 5 litre bottles that are ready mixed, but you've got that huge plastic container and you're literally tipping almost all of it in one go. At least with this, it's a smaller bottle, you know, better for the environment and all that. Old Greta Thunberg will be happy with that one. Get a bit of that in, we don't need a lot, like I say. Just a small amount. And then just top the rest up with water. Yeah, so we just top the rest up with neat water. Now it's really important, the screen wash additive, you've got to put that in because it does more than just helps your screen clean. It stops the water from inside your washer jet freezing. So this bottle, if it ever froze on a really cold day, you pull your stalk to squirt your washers. If the water inside there is frozen, the motor can't turn and it will blow the fuse. So imperative you do shove a bit of that in there to stop it freezing, and it will save your fuse blowing and all sorts of problems. So that looks pretty good. Let's shut that bonnet down and give it one last try. Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. If that's been of any use, just drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.